Hey YouTube, it's boy Luke. I'm here for beer and cheer. I believe we're just about to head to the Bridge of Guilds. Yeah. There's that secret chest. It's pretty easy to get. I think I'm going to head there and do that now. Kind of forget about these little secret hidden out of the way places. Oh, looks like we already got that one. Apparently there's another one. Let's actually just make sure we got everything. Alright. Yep. Might as well just go to the go here and hello, you've reached the CPD. This is Fran speaking. Well, then allow me to go over your reports. Alright, sleep too. Alright. Eventually that'll fill up. Everything is all East Street. Hey boys and girls, thanks for coming. Arius isn't back yet, but feel free to wait upstairs for him if you like. Or you could always come back after tying up any loose ends. Right, we still have time. Sun's going down soon. Is there anything we forgot to do? Well, head on up and get comfortable then. We got some tea and coffee brewing. You're welcome to help yourselves to it. Ha, sure thing. Thank you for having us. So, that is the situation. Crimson & Co. is merely a front for their true dealings. It's been a real beat getting any new info from Erebonier lately. So thanks for telling us what you know. Don't mention it. We're glad to help. Shouldn't you already have plenty of information on that red constellation now? The guild is always fighting the Jaeger Corps. The way I understand. That's true. We rarely cross paths with Jaeger Corps of the same caliber as the red constellation. One errant misstep could very well amount to a full-scale war. It would be that bad? You sound like they have enough military power to rattle out of a small country. Compared to other Jaeger Corps, that red constellation are in a league of their own. They've got connections all across the continent, and they'll rush into any conflict they can just to appeal to potential buyers. Zephyr may be the only other Jaeger Corps on that level. That one is Ravash's second in command once belonged to, right? Both Corps gathered the toughest guys around. The more combat experience, the better. Except we used to have a real badass in their helm too. Called him the Air King. A year ago, he and the War God, my old man, killed each other in battle. Randy. Far be it from us to try to pry into your personal life. To be fair, the guild's aware of that fact already. Either way, Zephyr's been out of commission all year, as far as we can tell. Too bad I can't say the same about the Red Cancellation. Because my uncle's still there. Red Cancellation's vice leader, Sigmund Orlando, the Scarlet Ogre. Got just as much of a monster as the War God and the Air King. Those three men are particularly infamous. Based on the stories I've heard, I'm sure that I could measure up to them. You're joking. Not even you, the Divine Blade of Wind? I think it'd be a coin flip, personally. The way swordsmen and Jaegers fight couldn't be more different, you know? True enough. Maybe strong, but my uncle's more than beast than man. Take my word for it. If you guys seriously threw down, either one of you would walk away unscathed. That I know. Nevertheless, I will oppose it with all my might, should the situation call for it. But as for the problem at hand, we gotta figure out why it is they've come to Crossbow. That's what it boils down to, yes? Even with everything we've learned so far, the answer's still hazy. About the only thing that we can say is that they have ties with the Imperial government. True, but there's something else I'm worried about too. It's a little tidbit Arios picked up while he was in Calvin. Oh. And that would be? Some concerning information regarding Hayway. The Republican government is currently colluding with the Syndicate's elders. Seriously? Same council of vendors? Shin's grandfather's part of? Right. There's one other teensy little thing to dealings with a woman by the name of Kilika Roran. What? I can't believe it. The same Kilika we met? Oh, that raven-haired lady you knew at the auction, right? Incidentally, Kilika also uses ties to the Bracer Guild. She once served as a receptionist at the Zeiss branch in the borough. However, she retired about a year ago. Began working for an intelligence agency with the Republican government. It's known as the Rocksmith Agency. You don't say. Rocksmith, as in President Rocksmith of Calvert? I'd heard the president had established a new intelligence agency. Wait just a minute. Red Constellation and Hayway have been in conflict with each other before, right? Calvert and Erebonia's intelligence agents are in contact with them. Could mean the stage is being set for one hell of a confrontation. Ugh. You telling me Crossbow's going to be the site of a proxy war between the Empire and the Republic? It's a possibility, unfortunately. Especially since Erebonia Chancellor Osborne and Calvardian President Rocksmith will be arriving tomorrow for the trade council. The one may take this chance to eliminate the other. That being said, the two of them are doing little to keep their contacts a secret. What should I hear? Those Hayway or the Red Constellation did act. If the nation's connections come to light, the international community would be in an uproar. Erebonia nor Calvard is willing to take that kind of risk. Oh, yeah. You bring up a good point. A direct confrontation would not make any sense. But why else? Damn it. What the hell's my uncle up to? Well, the case, there must be some sort of meaning behind their action. I think we're still missing a crucial piece of the puzzle. We need to find it fast. Oh. You got that right. Haha, there's that intuition. Took the words right out of our mouths. As a matter of fact, the guild had the exact same thought. In the process of using our information network to track down the remaining piece you spoke of. Oh wow, should have known. In that case, mind giving us a Holler when you guys learn something. Yeah, I had to ask. We'll contact your HQ the moment we have some new info to share. We would appreciate the same treatment. Get in touch with us if you find anything out on your end. We need to cooperate as much as possible to get through these things. Absolutely. You have our word. We'll call you if we come across a new lead. Wolfer puppy. Oh yeah. You and Shizuku are going on the roof of the department store tomorrow, right? Yeah. Yeah, for the unveiling thingy. We promised that we'd watch it together. Oh, that sounds like fun. Oh, but Shizuku won't be able to enjoy it to the fullest, given her condition. It's fine. She said she'd be okay. Just taking in the atmosphere. Don't worry, I'll make sure to tell her everything that happens. That's great. A little kid, ain't she? Hey, Randy. Something wrong? You've been looking kind of down. Huh? Who? Me? Not a chance. Bam. How about now? I'm the same suave and handsome lady killer you've always known, right? Lady killer? You know she's going to take that word the wrong way, right, Randy? That's... Is this sad little display supposed to convince us you're alright? Zip it, no one asked you, newbies. So, Randy, you don't need to feel like you're alone in things, okay? Right, we're here to support you in times like these. Don't think that you have to deal with it all by yourself. Chill. I know. No matter what I think or how I feel, I can't change who I'm related to. When the time comes, I'll sit him down and straighten things out. Sounds a bit, well, dangerous for one. Yeah, nothing I'm not used to. Besides, Uncle C's been the one who said he wanted to talk to me. I haven't had a repeat from him since. If we went to that old Ravash compound, he'd probably just pretend he wasn't there. He would, huh? Phew. All this detective work's really worked up an appetite. Oh yeah, Chef's coming in late tonight, right? He is, from the sound of it. They're still hashing out a security detail for the unveiling. Maybe we should dine out for the evening. It would be a wonderful way to wrap up our day. Sounds like a nice change of pace. We could try finding a place around here. Or if not, there's always Long Mountain. Good thing, let's just drop off our work gear before we... Grrr. Like, something wrong? He says we have a visitor. A visitor? Randy. Let's see who it is. Huh? Randy's cousin. How's it hanging? Surely Orlando's in the house. Man, you guys are late. I've been dozing off waiting for you. Q. What the hell are you doing here? Oh, don't be such a party pooper, Dolphy. Is that any way to talk to your cute little cuz after 2 whole years? Where's the hugs and kisses? Cut the shit and answer me. What are you doing in here? Wait, scratch that. What were you doing in here? Huh? You lost your edge, Delphi. If I'd set up any booby traps, you would have been torn to shreds the second you set foot in here. When did you turn into such a wuss? How dare you? What's wrong with you? Don't get your panties in a bunch. I said you have, didn't I? Oh, if Dolphy came alone, we would have painted this whole place red. I don't plan on involving any civvies, as long as we're not at a war anyway. The last thing the city needs is another problem child. Hey, you, Shirley, right? Let me introduce you myself. I'm Lloyd Banks from the Special Sports Section. Oh, hey, nice to see you again. Sorry about the other day, by the way. Didn't mean to take your innocence with that little nibble I gave you. that aside, CBD property we're standing on. You know that selfie you're sitting on is funded by taxpayer money. I also ask so that you refrain from discussing violent topics like bloodshed and dismemberment in front of a child. Ah, my bad. As Miss Dolphy so much. You can blame me for wanting to tease him a little. As if you'd ever give a crap about me. I'm here to deliver a message from the old man, am I right? Huh? You mean? You got it. Dad told me to keep told you to keep your schedule open, remember? You're gonna be busy tomorrow, so what about tonight? Oh, but don't feel like you have to say yes or anything. You're gonna drag me there no matter what I say, right? Enough with the filler and fluff. I know how these things work. I guess you haven't lost as much as your age as I thought. So what's it gonna be? Daddy said he'd be waiting for you at New Blanc. Fine. Sorry guys, looks like I won't be joining you for dinner. Hey Randy, who's this lady? Is she a bad guy? Hey Kia. Kia, stay back. Hey, that hurts my feelings, you know. But forget that. Who's a kid? She's super duper cutie. Huh? The kid we're looking after. That's all. Lay a finger on her, and I'll kill you myself. I hear you loud and clear. Guess that means I won't be blowing up your crappy little building after all. Kid, you know I'm just messing with you, right? She says it as if it's nothing. Alright, skip to beat there. Oh, guess I got no choice but to meet up with my uncle. I'll be back later, so you guys just go enjoy yourselves without me. But just putting yourself in danger. Hey, Randy. I'd like to say hello too. Do you mind if I join you? What? Lloyd. Clearly, as a said, be rude and not to pay my respects to a colleague's family, right? Besides, I'm sure I could get a lot of field experience visiting a high-end club like the one they run. Ooh, check out the nads on this guy. Sure, why not? You want to come so badly? Be my guest. Let me take it on you then. Never seen a party not worth crashing. Not to mention, I've always wanted to have myself a good time at New Blanc. Might as well say to know to a pretty boy like you. Oh wait, pretty lady? For what it's worth, most people would probably side with the former. Oh, for goodness sake, what the hell are you guys thinking? You too, Shirley? Shut your damn mouth already. Don't be like that. I even brought the limo around just for you. Oh, but what about the girls? They coming too? Just so you know, though, the kid and the wolf are a no can do, even for me. Alright, Noel, would you mind taking Kia out to get in contact with the chief while you're at it? So I'm counting on you to guard the building until the chief is back. Woof. But okay, I understand. We'll take care of things until you get there. Good luck, guys. Stay safe. Hey, Lloyd, are you going somewhere? Yeah, me, Randy, and Wellesley. We'll be heading out for a bit. We might be back really late, so make sure you go to bed on time, okay? Okay, have fun, guys. Damn it, how did it turn out like this? We better prepare ourselves for the worst. Look at that thing. It's a bulletproof limousine. Redford model, if I had to guess. Take long for you guys to blow your mirror on this, huh? So that means business is doing good. Yep. We're rolling in the dough. Welcome back. Welcome back, Mrs. Orlando. It has been a long time, young master. Yeah, I guess it has. Seriously, though, you mind cutting that out with the young master crap? I'm sure you already heard the news about Lord Muldoon. It is truly regrettable. My condolences to your loss. Yeah. Alright, enough with this doom and gloom. Now we party! You guys too. Come on, jump in. Let's move, people. Alright then. In we go. Who are we to refuse? Marvelous. Are all Jaegers as handsomely as the red constellation? Yeah, we're a little different than most. Our clientele includes all sorts of deep pockets, like nobles. Raking in mirror by the millions is pretty common. I can only imagine. Our first year Jaegers comes with a pretty hefty price tag. Top core like these have a lot of cost to them. Ovens for one, nothing but the best will do. Speaking of, you guys finally splurged on an airship? Nah, not yet. The Berlin military's got what we want in terms of durability. They're not exactly the kind of thing you see pop up on the black market. I guess if we really wanted to, we could always just steal one for ourselves. Please tell me she's joking. Leave that to your imagination. I hardly believe what I'm hearing. Yes, I apologize to you. You go out of your way to call us, and this is the news we give you. That's alright. I'm glad you told me. Should be going now. I'll contact you again soon. Okay, talk to you then. Bye, Tio! And try not to worry too much, okay? I will try, if you'll excuse me. I wonder if the boys are going to be okay. I'm not to assume the worst, considering who they're up against. I'm back! I'm back! Chief. Welcome back. Sorry I'm late. Any updates on the situation? I think it's changed since last I contacted. We gotta stand by during the club just in case. Wouldn't worry too much for that fire. First Division has New Blanc under surveillance. Oh. That's good to hear. Still, those guys could easily bypass our eyes. Years out there if they really wanted to. The way you slice it, all we can do is wait for them to come home on their own. I realized we had places like this in town. Huh. This is about a prime location as you can get in this part of the city. Most of the I work at isn't too far from here. Come to think of it, we used to be the go-to spot for politicians. Most of their clientele these days are from out of state. Yeah, how about that? You got the old club reserved for tonight, though, so make yourselves at home. Don't just stand there, come on in. Hey. Real wild side, that girl. Thanks for looking over her again. Ah, but of course. There you are, Randolph. Oh, that was a big idea. Nothing but radio silence from you since we saw each other 2 weeks ago. Well, we've had our hands full lately. I won't bother you with the details. I'll see you brought friends with you. You have never done something like that. You'd never have done something like that 2 years ago. You know, look at me. Lawyer's here, the one who's all about the formalities. It's a pleasure to meet you. Crestwell Police Department, Special Pro Section, Lloyd Banks. I'm one of the subordinates. Well, Lazy Atmosphere. Sigmund Orland, representative for Crimson. Make yourselves comfortable. Have a drink or two. At least I owe you for all the trouble we put you through. Take you up on that offer. By trouble, you mean your daughter's surprise visit, or what you pulled back at the old man? I wonder. You must be hungry. I'll have them bring you something to eat. No. I want another parfait. Now then, we have much to discuss. You're the guest of honor here. I'll answer whatever questions you have first. I imagine there's a particular one you've been burning to ask. Yes, that saves us the trouble of dancing around it. I'll be blunt. The CPD has taken notice of your actions. To be specific, we want to know what your aims are in coming to Crossman. Straight to the point. We're here for a number of reasons. primary wishes being the conditions of our contract. And what? And that would be with the Imperial government? No comment. My confidential is key, so as you see. In that case, you mind telling us what your relationship with everybody's Captain Arundel is? He helped you purchase the old Ravash campaign. Joker? He's an exceptional man to end up in the back of. End up in the back pocket of the Blood and Iron Chancellor. Reminds me a lot of Sal. I would say who'd come out on top between them. Huh? You and Four Eyes have some history too, is that it? You could say we got acquainted back when we raided their church last year. All in all, it was an easy job. Their men made a fine show standing their ground. Didn't expect to run into them again across middle of all places. Yeah, we didn't get to meet them. That Yin guy, everyone keeps blabbing on about that. Apparently he was on another job, so we just barely missed each other. Sounds like he's hanging out in Crossbell these days, huh? So I heard anything about him since the Raj guy's shaking out. That doesn't change the subject. We ask you about your relationship with that electric guy. Afraid I'm going to have to refrain from comment. Read into that what you will. It's fine, Randy. By the way, if you don't mind me asking, how much is this contract worth of yours? Detective Boy sure knows how to cut right to the nitty gritty, huh? The reaction like that must be worth a pretty mirror. Something out of the tunes of 100 million, at least. For the third time, I'm not at liberty. Unofficially, let's just say you're not too far. 100 million mirror contract. Talk about a fortune. But money is more like it. It's enough info out of me. Consider it on the house. That out of the way, I'll get down to business. To defeat the Hun. Like I told you before, Randall, your vacation days are up. It's time for you to become the next war god. Huh? War god? Isn't that your late father's title? Cut the shit. You think I'm just gonna go along with that? Got me drunk out of your goddamn mind right now. It's simple, really. The leader of the Red Constellation can be none other than the war god. And as his only son, it's your duty to succeed. Why should I? You're so desperate for war god, then why don't you take the name? Hell, even Shirley could do it. No reason it can't be a woman. At the end of the day, as an ogre is all I know. The job is to run rampant on the battlefield. Can't be the man my brother was, nor do I want to. Same goes for her, perhaps even more so. Yeah, I'm definitely not cut up for this whole war god business. Sure you understand, Randall. Why my brother wanted to settle the score with a long-time rival? I'm gonna give you a try once. You overcame it with effort to spare, proving beyond a shadow of doubt you're worth a success. You know better than anyone that you're the only one fit for this. Try to become the next war god. Delphi's lost his edge these days. He used to be a total badass. At the time he took out a whole Zephyr squad by using that villages. Stop it. I'm begging you, not another word. Randy. My aim fell after into you. One time I used to look up to you, Delphi. You know that? Leave it at this for now. Time to head home, Shirley. You say so. Think hard on what your father would say if he saw you. You've tarnished your name enough as it is. Make your choice. Will you follow my lead, run like a dog, or stand up and fight? Otherwise, I'll send you straight to Gehenna. Hey, Delphi. You too, guys. Later. Ouch. I think we didn't bring the girls with us. I embarrassed myself right in front of them. Randy. Sorry, guys. I want you to see me. That doesn't matter. This is your fault. They're the ones who are in the wrong. Yeah. Still, seeing you all beaten up about this tells me one thing. They had you pegged, didn't they? Posse. You asked that. But it's true. They were right the whole time. Oh, Huff. Can't believe them. They put that on you in that position. So your succession on the war got aside from you. Sounds like you managed to gain plenty of intel. Yeah. Banging somewhere around 100 million mirror on this new contract. And also the situation is a safe bet that they're employers of the Imperial government. Also mentioned that they would be busy starting tomorrow. Should only mean they're flooding something big for the trade contract. I think I got this idea about the provision of this contract. Well, you, Lord. Me, well. Second choice. It's just a hunch, but with the blood and iron chancellor, there's a lot of opposition in the Empire. Chances are that the red cancellation is here to protect him during his stay in Crossbow. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, good observation, Lord. You know what? Don't you think 100 million mirrors overcharged for something so simple? Yeah, surely the Chancellor is bringing his own personal detail here. Good point. Everybody in Calvert are bringing sizable amounts of guards and escorts with them. In Azure, the Red Cancellation will be acting independently from officials. Pay attention to their actions. It's clear that they're trying to get a feel for the legation in any way they can. And so, gives them the ability to mobilize and move. Reason we in the Brazier scout places out. I got that. I also got that impression. Well, it's only speculation at this point. Dignitaries from across the continent are coming tomorrow for Orcus's Tower unveiling. Oh, and on that note, I'll send you guys on site too. Come again? By site, you mean the unveiling? Red Cancellation's been giving you a bad case of television lately. The special support section, not the counter-espionage and anti-terrorism squad. Time you have a change of pace so you can get a better sense of the bigger picture here. I guess you're right. True there sometimes. So, I mean, we'll be an official part of the security detail then? On paper, yes. I want you to focus on observing the unveiling ceremony itself. Get a lay of the land once the trade conference begins. Keep an eye out at how the dignitaries carry themselves. And that should give you a different perspective on things. Doing that should give you a different perspective on things. Understood. Lucky is we can have front row seats for this spectacle. You're all still awake? Depart early tomorrow. Shouldn't you be resting? All right. I'd best read over these reports while I have the chance. The military academy? I expect you to take your duties there so seriously. I am the chairman of the board. I am the chairman of the board of directors, even if it's only a name. Students are given their all. It's only right that I give them mine as well. So be it. This side, I measure to dig up some new information about that matter we were looking into. Two Cayenne's attack dogs are planned to begin to make their move again. Him again. What I could say is troublemaking surprised me. Do you know the scope of their plans? No, not yet. Intelligence Division hasn't fully uncovered it themselves. Our friend the Chancellor suddenly reaps what he sows. This is not what bode well for him. Again, I'm not out of the woods either, am I? They'll find out their hearts to target me as well. This is still no life here. Would it be wise Request more support from the 7th Armored Division. It's not too late to put in a call, you know. I'm afraid I'll have to decline. The Chancellor's safety aside, if I were to appear there with full escort in tow, it would ruin my precious public image. Besides, I've always have you, my love. I can't think of anywhere in the world where I'd be safer than your tender arms. Well, I'm off to bed. Sorry, I forgot myself there. Like I said, I was looking forward to speaking with the Crown Princess tomorrow. Have all the arrangements been made? Yes, I spoke with Senior Captain earlier. Scheduled to meet early tomorrow morning, even after lunch. Good. It's hard to believe it's been almost a year. I only wish Estelle and the others were coming so that we could make it a proper reunion. She has been busy with work as well. Too much so to make time for a trip. Right. Nevertheless, I will do my utmost to enjoy Zamira's most modern urban city in their stead. Don't worry not, I have no intention of getting in the way of your long-awaited rendezvous with Senior Captain. Why, if you like, we can even set up some time aside for a lovely date at the theme park. Stand up it, idiot. Actually, your idiocy is going beyond your usual bounds tonight. Trust you aren't getting any ideas of creating more work for me tomorrow. Correct? Nope. Of course not. I wouldn't dream of it. That's right, I'm going to have to put in a leash around his neck tomorrow. Well, all things considered, this will likely be my last foreign trip for a while. Our work is certainly cut out for us. Need to find out what the Chancellor is planning, not to mention keep an eye on developments around the continent. I've caused you nothing but heartaches. But I hope you'll know I'm counting on you, my dearest friend. Naturally. What a lovely breeze. Judging by the shift in the clouds, should be in for clear skies over there. Scree! Scree! Thank you as always, my old friend. As I feared, cinders are beginning to smolder in the Republic as well. And there's Hayway, not to mention the intervention of continents leading the Aegir course. And of course, already well aware of us. Who's been operating on the bloodline chances? Sweet. Don't mind me. We'll be flying northeast tomorrow. Will you be joining us on board? Even though you may have trouble following us all the way before encountering. Scree! Well, this is where you are, Your Highness. Yes, I wanted to enjoy the breeze for that time. Had ill at ease over these next few days. What with the trade conference. That's surprising to hear. I was back from your scouting mission. Scree! Here. I received a report from RNA Research. Richard? Please, let me have a look. It was on Republican government activity. Radical nationalists was Calvary. Seems every region in the western half of the campaign is undergoing some sort of turmoil. Yes, I have to agree. I'll need to consult the Prince of this as well. Perhaps now would be a good time to make use of a specially recommended connection. Connection, Your Highness. That's right, I want to see for myself how reliable they can be. They may be just the allies we need during our visit. I see. Ones that Estelle and Joshua told us about. That's a game farm in seeking their assistance in addition to the guilds. Indeed. 2 years have passed since the signing of the non-aggression pact that grandmother proposed. The pact allows us to avoid war, but at the cost of giving rise to other unforeseen pressures that have strained the family. At this point, you have no choice but to seek out a new form. One that will replace the non-regression pact. How pleasantly surprising. This terminal is a lot more user-friendly than I expected. Yona Sacred. Systems engineering prodigy against Science Foundation. I'm impressed you managed to construct such a complex environment on a network as obsolete as this. I suppose it really wasn't a fluke you were able to catch Ren then. You should be quite pleased with yourself. Azure code installation code. Time to get to work. Space access confirmed. Now to begin crawling the orbital network. Securing entry from multiple routes. First, second, third security clearance is bypassed. All that's left is cracking the logic key and you're all mine, main terminal. Wow, the professor is so proud of this code. That's enough fun for me though. I got info to dig up. Whoops, I've been nabbed. Not bad, Freckles. Not good either. I don't even notice my little breach until tomorrow. So I'm sure it won't make a difference if I have a little bit more fun in the meantime. Oh, hey. Ceremonian train. I can't believe they're cutting off Gen Turn. Wow, what a lab. Truly, looking at some of the most powerful individuals on Earth. I didn't realize Blood 9 Chancellor is such a beast. Just in rep, but in physicality too. President Rocksmith, on the other hand, looks like he's found one too many of the Eastern Court is famous on eating hot pots. Princess Claudia of Liberal is so gorgeous. Look at Senior Captain Schwartz in the flesh. Attention, attention, esteemed dignitaries. Allow me to formally welcome you to the Crossbow Street. I am the mayor of Crossbow City, Dieter Croy. Or Dieter Croix. Thank you for coming here today and agreeing to participate in the Western Trade Conference. Normally, this would be the point where I announce the commencement of the conference itself. Before I get to that, we must first commemorate this auspicious day. There is something I wish to show you. Behind me stands Crossbow City's new city hall. A landmark that symbolizes our state's commitment to trade and finance. While also the center of international exchange. The place built to foster peace and concord throughout the entire continent. It's with great pride that I unveil to you this continent's first true skyscraper. Orcus Tower. There it is, Orcus Tower. In the architectural brief, words can possibly do it justice. It's incredible. I feel overwhelmed just looking. Sweet mother Adius. How much mere did they drop on this thing? More than a mere mortals like us will ever see in our lifetimes. Combined. My goodness me. For once I'm speechless. It's astonishing where technological progress can lead. Takes me back from when we were on the Liberar. Yes, though it's not quite as tall as the Axis Pillar was. Haha, splendid. Splendid. I read over the details in your report, but I still can't believe my eyes. Yes, the real thing is far exceeded my expectations. IBC's economic might is just as impressive. Haha, remarkable, how did this will surely go down as one of the many historical moments upon this faithful shore, both past and future. Dang, I wouldn't mind checking out the view from the roof. Or Master Mayor would let me up there if I asked real nicely. Now then, let us proceed. Our distinguished guests as well as all those gathered here today. Hereby declare the West America Trade Conference officially open. Like anything I've ever seen. The word magnificent comes to mind. Seeing it makes me all the more pleased that we decided to come to Crossbow. How very auspicious. What do I see? It would appear that we have an infestation to I trust you'll take care of it. Of tomorrow's grand event. It would be greatly appreciated. It would afford us so much peace of mind to have you there. If I must, farewell for now. At least it is ever. Frankly, I'd prefer to stake my trust in someone less technical. Oh, come now. I figure there's a bit of an unfair way to put it. There's simply restrictions on when he will and won't cooperate with us. Once we have that figured out, getting him to help is simple. Is that so? What restrictions could necessitate? That's still a secret. That's everything I've done under the plan thus far. Let's make it. Let's make extra. Yes, sir. Man, that building is insane. They say, wouldn't it be fun to tear the second down? I understand the urge. Try to keep it in shape. That tower just might come in handy first down the line. Lame. Whatever, I'm gonna go check out the city, okay? Tower's got that place jazzed up like you wouldn't believe. Knock yourself out. There she goes, Peppy. There she goes, Peppy. She must be really excited about that building getting unveiled. Maybe so. More than that, she's intoxicated at the thought of the bloodshed soon to follow. So she is. This far better suits her. The apple doesn't fall too far. She'll get her fills one day. Only blue belong for here. He would have waxed even more poetic of a sight like this. On the other hand, that wouldn't shock me to learn he came to see it unveiled and invited in. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's up to it. Make sure these fall into the right hands. But for now, we may as well start preparing the next batch of festivities on here. Incredible. Finally done. It's like all that funding for the IBC didn't go to waste. It's even nicer than I would have planned. I think if Mayor Croy would pull it up. Sky's the limit, friend. So freaking cool. Henry. Still gotta explore that thing. Come on, let's go. But we'll just get in trouble again. I mean, not that I don't want to go in there too, but wowie. It truly is an impressive structure. You would never see something like that in Galward. I understand why men hold this city in such high regard. Gee, everyone sounds so excited. Nikki, is the building really that big? Yeah, are you still there? Sorry, Shizuki. Yeah, it's like ginormous. It's blue and white and super sleek and so pretty too. But what's wrong? Oh, it's nothing. It's weird. This is my first time seeing it, but I recognize this tower from somewhere. The Great Conference main session will be tomorrow afternoon, huh? Yeah, we'll need informal talks at luncheon today. Here, they'll meet for dinner at the evening, after which they'll watch a performance from Arkansas. Oh, and all the dignitaries will be staying at the state guest house in Michelin. You're referring to former Speaker Hartman's old mansion, right? Oh, so that's what they're using that enormous group of his for now. Well, Hartman's fines for his corruption and illegal dealings were pretty exorbitant. It was confiscated as compensation. He used it as a residence for VIP. I suppose he got what he deserved. Am I correct in assuming Michelin is going to be closed to the public? Yeah, both theme park and Michelin Center are getting shut down. CDF will be stationed there, so you don't need to worry. Understood. We'll continue focusing on our support with this. Do what you gotta do. Some of the invitees are planning to tour the state after lunch. You never know what problems may arise. Be ready to help out as moments. So we'll keep that in mind. Man, all those attendees had Big Shot written all over them. Blood 9 and Chancellor. That's something up with that game. Yeah, ideally I had my eyes on the Chancellor. His presence completely dominated everything about him. Calvert's president, Rocksmith, seems a little on the friendlier side, at least. On the other hand, it was hard not to notice Killer just standing right next to him. So she really does work for Calvert's intelligence division, Rocksmith agency. The president is known for his populist stances. Even so, I don't think we should take him lightly. And I'm adding half of much grace as elegance as Princess Claudia of the Liberal now. Senior Captain Schwartz was there, too, looking just as dashing as ever. Which woman is the captain of the Royal Guard, if I remember? Her looks and status have created some rather passionate fans. I suppose they have. Truth be told, I'm actually an admirer of hers. Wait, you are? Hold the overphone. What do we have here? You swing that way, mademoiselle? Not sure how you drew that conclusion. Simply had the pleasure of attending a session read by the Royal Guard back when I visited Liberal as well. Happened to be selling a photo album with senior captain, so of course I just had to buy one. I see. Have to show it to me later, please. Okay, then. Schwartz too. Net zero. Well, the lady in the uniform does have a certain charm of her own. Personally, though, I'd say I was keen around Prince Olivert of the Imperial family. Prince Olivert, huh? I feel like I've been hearing his name more and more these days. Rose to fame recently, after playing a major role in solving the Liberal incident. After that, he went to all sorts of events that boasted his popularity. If I recall correctly, he doesn't hold the right of succession to the Imperial throne. Didn't know that? Wait, if he was involved in solving the Liberal incident, I mean, he's met Estelle and Joshua before? Oh, you might be right. Those two seem pretty dang popular, so I wouldn't rule it out. Welcome back, yeah? You too, Zeit. Woof. Where's Shizuku? Where's the two of you spending the day together? Yeah, but she went back to the hospital with her dad. You got to see them unveil the tower together, though. It was super awesome. You guys got to see it up close, right? Yeah, but the thing was so huge. I'm sure I really got a good look. Yeah, they sure weren't kidding when they called that thing a skyscraper. I bet you two managed to get a perfect view of it, huh? Yeah. But yeah, it was so cool. Those exploding things, fireworks, I think. They're really pretty too. Oh, but what's wrong? Oh, it's nothing. Are you leaving again for work soon? Yeah, we'll be out until after dark. What about you, Chief? I'll be there, stand by for the day. Focus on your own work. I'll contact you then. Sounds like a plan. Get out there after we check the terminal. Oh, yeah. Mueller. Aha. Oh. I was thinking when we got to 4 Old Tomb's sake, like he was asking us to go back again. That request seemed more than a little intriguing. Not sure what to make of this musician man out there. Forget that it's not every day you get called in by 2 of the guild's foxiest knockouts. Sure, it's for training and not a hot date, but beggars can't be choosers. Well, that does sound like a good time. Oh, this last kitten requested from that family, you know. Yeah, it's Bond's family again. Ones that moved to East Street. We helped them with their cat once before. Wouldn't mind helping Atlanta again. Yes, I agree wholeheartedly. Make sure we take the time to see them. We went out there to wait, ask. For us specifically. It's bound to be a lot more lonely. Hours unveiling. Not to mention all these visiting dignitaries. Taking patrols out and about today. It'll be a blast, I'm sure. Well, we as usual. East Crossbow Highway. Let's see. Opposite way. Ah. Hear that? Oh. Yeah. Two CGF alumni have the perfect Christmas time, you know. Ah, damn, ready to show everyone what we got now? You'll know it hit them. Alright. Sorry, didn't get good sleep last night. Oh, hey, another chest. I'd love to cast one, two, but the fishing spot is way over there. Oh. No, sorry. Where's the fish? There are two lovely ladies. There you guys are. Chio, my sweet angel. She is still not back yet. Where now? There goes my motivation. I disappoint. Don't be. You should be issuing a formal apology for her on a daily basis. I can forgive her, especially when you're looking at smoking is ever illegal. I take this chance to hop off the Geotab train and onto the Orlando Express. I'll pass. And I stop Singleville. Randy. That's the end of the line. Please, Randy, give it up. Our apologies, Lynn. Tell us about your request. Sure, it's pretty simple. I ask you to rejoin us for a training session. No worries, let's have a scrimmage. A scrimmage. You mean you want to... You guys are supposed to fight against you guys? Why make a request like that now, of all times? That's because I wouldn't have been able to fair match until now. Because you're not wrong. Why are you put it so bluntly then? Hello. Don't take it too harshly. At least this means we recognize how far you've come. Like exactly what... We want to see exactly what you can dish out for yourself. And time just happens to overlap with things right now. Well, it's a shame we couldn't have Scott and Wenzel join in too. Those two were here with this. Thought it would be even more daunting than it already is. Well, you got a point. Opportunities like this don't come around every day. Hell yeah! Always down to get hot and heavy with a more experienced partner. Are you now? Everybody pegged the son of the war guys preferring the low ground. Low ground, I know. Oh. Ozzy, would you please stop tainting Noel's innocent mind? Ah, any members are right. I mean, from the looks of it, quite skilled too. If you say so, I don't think I'm anything particularly special. I am. Do your worst. Yeah, does that mean you accept? As a goal, yeah? If it's a fight you want, then that's what you get. Where do you get this? Yeah, but space that's out of the way. That's a clearing by the entrance zone. Right, checked with the village chief. You out there, okay? I bet you can get started right now if you're up for it. Oh, you stocked up and geared out? We can wait a bit if you need some time. Let's see. I'll set to go. What do you say we take this outside? I mean, By which I mean, consider your challenge officially accepted. Ah, now you're speaking my language. May the best team win. Oh, drowned quite a crowd. It's like word got out about our little match. No way the bridges loose. Yeah, wipe the floor with those caps. Wipe the floor? Why would they mop outside? Just get all muddy. Polly? He means the police don't stand a chance. I'm not so sure. I think the SSS is pretty strong too. Boy, howdy! I'm getting fired up. What do you reckon's gonna do? Who do you reckon's gonna win, Chief? Tough call. The groups have a great help to us in the past. And Chief Tolto's here. Yeah, actually, he's the only one who told us about the match in the first place. Who knows gets around in a small community like this one way or another? What'd you expect? That's over half the town right there. Starting to make me a little nervous. Yeah, nothing wrong with having an audience every once in a while. Alright, let's get this show on the road. First, we need to figure out how we want to do this. Said, I think an old-fashioned 2-on-2. You read my mind. Does that sound alright with you? Problem, it's your request, sir. Gonna pick you'll be fighting? Sure thing. Just as long as you're one of them, Lloyd. Oh, why me? Come on, don't act so surprised. Not here to test your business. Let's see how you unify the SSS with you. That's right, there's no point if the leader doesn't participate. Guess that makes sense. Man, what the hell? Can't leave the station without this guy's afraid hopping onto the hearts of every damn girl he sees. So this is a little brother charmer. Action. I'll just take notes for my hosting job. You had to do us all a favor and pretend I didn't care about that. Alright, those conditions sound perfectly fine to me. In that case, who would you like to partner up with? Let's go with Noel. You give me an assist, Noel? Oh, shoot. Bust out our combination craft. We have our mashup. Alright, you two, ready your weapons. Here we go. Well, shoot. Did we get him? We did, but I got the feeling that wasn't all they were capable of. I'm surprised you guys are pretty good. Agreed. Much more synergy than I expected. Yeah, so obviously didn't manage to phase you. Back a little sure, but not as much as you're thinking. Anyway, it was a good fight all the same. Does that mean our training? Why, Larry? And tell us one little skill enough to satisfy you. Would it be bad if I said it did? Come on, no need to be so modest. Well, we go all this time. Us two versus the entire SSS. Want to fight all 5 of us at once? How would that be fair to you? You didn't go this training for nothing. Ah! Incredible, she's rating it. An Eastern technique is Chigano. Something gonna be fun to deal with. Yeah, someone knows this stuff. Oh yeah. Right. Did you just heal us? Let's put our best feet forward, I see. Yep, this way we can all fight without inhibition. Enough talking. Come on, SSS, rise to the challenge. Guess I can't say no. Lord, we should fall back and support the other 4. Lassie, give us support. Gladly. Here we go. Is it over? Yeah, we did it. It's pretty incredible, though. They took all 5 of us on and still put up a hell of a fight. Agreed, it was a struggle to the very end. Figured it'd turn out this way. I think we had done things differently. We could have turned the tables. Still, it doesn't matter in the end. The SSS won this fair and square. All of you make one strong team now. Congratulations on the victory. Oh! It's amazing. All my stamina has returned. Oh man, getting healed by Aelia twice in one day? Pinch me, Adios. Think I'm in heaven. Don't mention it, Randy. Would you like to go another round so I can heal you a third time? Easy, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is spongy and bruised. I was wrong. Not ready to meet the gods just yet? Okay, yeah, what is it? Ha! Alleviated some of the tension. You really are something else. Here, watch you go back and forth for hours. Our pleasure. Alright guys, show's over. We're calling it a day here. Yes, nothing further to see here. Heard the young ladies. Let's head back. Let's head back now, folks. This is enough of a distraction for one day. Come on now. Back to work. Ah, you got it, Chief. Alright, kids, no forget. Hope that was one heck of a sales. Again for letting us use this place as storage, Chief Shoulder. Got some valuable training, and thanks to you. It's not as though we didn't get anything out of it. It just needed a bit of diversion. Besides, you two have granted many of our villagers requests. Please, I could you to return the favor. Take care now. I'm glad they got a kick out of all that. So, Lynn, did training with us lived up to your expectations? Sure did. You guys were even stronger than I was expecting. Guess that proves all your hard work has been paying off. Don't go thinking you'll be able to you'll be being able to be a snake. At least you'll need some payback one of these days. Anytime, I'd love to have a rematch if you ever find the chance. My schedule's always empty, ladies. But now I'm content that we got a better idea of how much you. Especially Lloyd. Time for techniques really had my interest. He focuses on teaching his pressure and techniques, right? Yeah, I'm surprised you could tell. What about that caught your attention? Well, Tonfas originally came from the East, right? Familiar with them, Lynn? Wouldn't call myself an expert, but yeah, a little. I feel for a few Eastern weapons while I was a student. Like chakrans. Those 3 sections, so. I think I might know how to improve that spinning craft you've got. Improve? You think you can be even stronger? Only one way to find out. I can give you a quick lesson right now if you like. Will you give it a try? Do that for me? I couldn't possibly say no. Lucky you, Lloyd. It's not often Lynn is willing to take on a student. He's learning that. Why don't you say you're going over to the ash tree and so I can learn more about you, Aelia? I'll pass, thanks. This can't catch a break. How have you still not learned your lesson, Randy? Sorry, also, am I waiting until we're done with this lesson? Not at all. A chance like this doesn't come around too often. You should take it. Give us a little twirl so we can see how it's done. Will you turn on from over here, Lloyd? Yeah, you got this. You say so. Well, alright. Right. Think I got it. Congrats, you passed. You just have to get accustomed to using it in actual combat and make it your own. I think I can do that. Thanks for the help, Lynn. Well then. Congrats, Lloyd. Thanks, you too. Amazing though, just a few slight adjustments. The force is exerted in a completely different way. Spiraling moves like this one just tiny, derived from the helix form. Used by the practitioners, the 8 leaves 1 blade style, which of course means Iris knows it too. The good thing about this form is that it's a fundamental building block. Applied to all sorts of different techniques. So those who master the helix and void form will attain enlightenment, pinnacle of martial arts. Helix, void, and enlightenment. As far as I understand about the subject. So there's nothing more I can teach you. Basically, enlightenment isn't something for average persons. Average person. You know, I spend their whole life trying. A handful across the continent have ever achieved it. Really? Bad for you? Heard stories about this kind of stuff. It's pretty crazy when you think about it. It's exactly the word for it. Obviously, I'm not saying you need to reach enlightenment yourself. You should keep fine-tuning your skills regardless. I'll do what I can. Shoot. Let's wrap this up for now. It's almost time for our next job. Right. We really should be going. We're all busy this week, aren't we? Yeah, your schedule's packed thanks to the trade conference. I understand the need for it, but Mikael really does run church. All our ships planned down to the very last minute. It's absurd. Like, he still gives us time for breaks every now and then. Alright, need to get going. Keep up the good work out there. Bye, everyone. Alright, thank you very much. Alrighty. I'll be that scuffly here also. Although we expect us. You know, them bracers. Okay. Okay, well. Now it's time to do all the fun stuff around Grouseville. Those two have been. Okay. Now let's check if I have. I was told to. Yeah, I have 10 cat foods. How goes the angler's duels? Can I measure up to the challenge? That you are more than ready. Save yourself the troubles. Remember that your precious fishing holes will forever be ours if you do. Ha ha. Oh. Hi everyone. I hope you're ready to have fun today. Just come all the way from Michelin to visit Crossbell City. Have a whole host of things in store, so stick around and enjoy yourselves, everyone. What? It's Mishi in the fur? I like you break in to see Mishi in the city while theme park's closed. I think you might just have a new fan of me. This is Mishi. I'm talking about him. I love him. Just look at that cute droopy face he's got. In the face. Oh, hey there, this is this. You guys here for lunch? Hey, what did you all think of the unveiling ceremony? Amazing, huh? I won't be forgetting it anytime soon. Being in the presence of the dignitaries was overwhelming. No kidding, right? This is that blood and iron chancellor. He's a real deal. My first time seeing him up close person. I realize how just intimidating he really is. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. There's this guy right beside the Chancellor. Should look like a secretary. Did he that lecture? Kid, you're that a while back. The one I mentioned seeing here. Well, get your tongue. Yeah, I got it. No, that actually reminds me of something else. Oh. What would that be? I see it around springtime, Blood and Iron Chancellor. Former Speaker Hartman held a little informal meeting behind closed doors. You guys already knew about that. Very much, yeah. Common knowledge within certain intelligence. Sure, but that wasn't the case. It's Crossbell or everybody and me reported on this. Naturally, the CPD didn't manage to get their bits onto the. What's more, despite being so important, he hardly had any guards assigned to him. So he casually dropped in for a quick stroll around Crossbell. Guess how they managed to keep the little thing on the DL. Sounds scandalous. Yes. If I didn't know anybody, I'd call it a load of bull. Exactly. What really tickled me off is that it all happened right under my nose. You admit I looked into it after the fact, gathering dirt in every nook. You can tell it maybe about a list of possible subjects involved in setting up that secret rendezvous. Stands out in particular. Human and Elector. You all already know he was with the Chancellor during that meeting. Yes, although I was surprised to learn about it, he was responsible for arrangement. Diplomat skills are out of this world. Right, a mere secretary wouldn't be able to pull off something like that. As unless he's also a member of Imperial Army's famed intelligence. Yeah, what if? It'd be great to figure all that out on our own. Man, I hope he never gets digging into my blood life. Well, looks like I hit the bullseye. Still, I can't believe those I met with you guys was that lecture. Anyway, you guys probably have tons of work, so I'm keeping it there. I know there's a lot more to that lecture fellow than meets the eye. There's a better watch yourselves around him. We know. We'll be careful. It's nice getting to know you, Grace. Grace in the face. Bruce is always trying to make things fit mold. You know, shove everyday idea into a box. Sometimes you gotta think outside of it. I want my plans to start a business to go a restaurant together. All right. Ignatius! That's what Swell's been up to, huh? Yeah, you're staggering over some stock looking really trash. I want to know the blues. Oh, back in this place getting wasted right now. Real talk. It's rough seeing a world like that. I'm sure he used to have some drinks for fun, but he's completely lost himself. Yeah, I don't get any more than you do. Things aren't going to turn out well if we let him walk out in public while he's completely hurt. Yeah, keep an eye out for the guy and help him too. Yeah. We're on it. Trying to drown away his sorrows. Worried for his health if he's really bringing it as much as they say. Now it's time to go to Villa Raisins. Yep. Oh. I think we already got this. It is my favorite little guy. Hey. Oh, jeez, that's a rough, Ilya. What are you doing? All these fancy foreign dignitaries are coming to our theater tonight. As long as helping out with a minor role in tonight's performance. Means I gotta get her all good and limb it up with a nice, deep massage. Like so. Youch! She's gonna be alright. Her massage can do more harm than good if the person giving it doesn't have a lot of experience. Oh, I have plenty of experience, my friends. I had a professional. So you show me the ropes. And from that, I was told I mastered every last bit of it. Matter of fact, I do this all the time for Ishio when we're stretching during practice. It sounds like you don't shy away from diversifying your skill set if it helps improve your protections. That's a professional for you. I'd help her diversify her skill set any day of the week. Yeah, that's too much. Too much. Sure you're doing this right, Ilya? Oh, don't be so dramatic. You know I'd never put the show in jeopardy. I heard so much because there was pre-performances have your body stiff as a board. Don't you worry your pretty little head off. You might even learn to like it. Do you sound any more shady? Hush now. I see you try and backtalk me again after a bit of this. Ah! Where do you think you're touching? Don't worry so much. This massage is just like it was any other. You're full of crap. Yeah, that tickles. Oh, look, you're starting to feel that. Someone's got a bright future in store after it. What are you even talking about? So much wrong with this thing that I don't even know where to begin. I think it would depend on who you ask. Well, it looks like Silly has made a home for herself. No, I can see how. Don't you just stand there watching? Call yourselves police officers? Nah, don't. Don't get off that easy. And finally, Station Street. Shiny. That's from the Imperial Chronicles came by to gather information and everything else. Just goes to show how visible the trade campus is on an initiative. Thank you for choosing Crossville Station. The railroads are all operating under their standard schedules for the duration of the trade campus. Please make your way to the second floor if you wish to purchase tickets. I'm sick and tired of waiting. There's a trade conference happening in Crossbow right now. Maybe we should go visit that Orcs Tower. That's all I was been talking about. Came here from Altair, port city on the western border of Galvage. maybe just one step away, but it's still shocking to see how much Crossbow has changed. Cowboy's been moderating too. Modernizing too. It's practically real world compared to Crossbow. Detective Dudley. Detective Dudley. What are you doing? What are you all doing here? Has something happened? We've seen so far, no. Good, don't let that lull you into laying your guard down, however. You already sense that the entire city is in a state of corruption. Or visiting the engineers. It's easier for any irregular to use the light knife than choose to watch. Not in with the basilisk. Escape your notice, don't let that happen. Duly noted, detective. We'll keep our eyes on the shooting and know about Giles. By the way, do you plan to stay here for a while, Detective Jeffrey? Most likely. I can help it, I remain on standby at HQ until the time for the dignitaries to join their Argentine. Most likely, if I can help it, I'll remain on standby at HQ. Time for the dignitaries to attend their Argentine. If something does happen, you can come see me directly at any time. Heard. On the lookout. Thank you, Deli, 60 SSS. So there's all adequate. Anyway. And with that, as you can see, I was practically falling asleep again on camera. So, guess I'll bid you guys adieu. Thank you all for watching.